So you're thinking about selling it all and hitting the road in an RV. Well, I got all the tips, tricks, everything you need to know before you do so.
I would never trade it for the finer things. I'ma let the spirit guide me. I know he's living inside me. I'ma multiply, it's a beautiful life. I would never trade it for the finer things. I'ma let the spirit guide me. I know he's living inside me. I'ma multiply, it's a beautiful life.
A full house, a lot of life.
Hi, my name is Sydney Torres. Me and my family of 3 have been traveling the U.S. since November 2023, starting in California, and right now we're in Florida. On this channel, we share real RV living tips, hacks, and adventures. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more RV life content. So you're thinking about selling it all and hitting the road in an RV. Well, there's some things that you need to know and some things we wish we knew before we started. Let's go. 10 things you need to know before living in your RV full time. It costs more than you think. Getting the RV, the price of the RV is dependent on what you pick, but you will have taxes, and depending if you need it delivered, there will be a delivery fee. We had a delivery fee because we got our RV offline from Ohio, and someone in Ohio brought it to us to California. So everything depends on what you get. We have a 30-foot travel trailer, and we pull it with a Chevy 2500. The trailer is $30,000 and the truck is $15,000. Our gas mileage is 6 miles per gallon when we pull the travel trailer. So it can get very pricey when you travel. So if there is a better way, I would do that if you're going to be on the road a lot. We don't necessarily get on the road a lot. We stay in places for usually long periods of time. So, but when we do go places, we have to have a lot of gas money. We pay to stay at parks. We always stay monthly because pretty much whenever you do a monthly, you're paying for 2 weeks and getting 2 weeks free. And it's been like that everywhere we've stayed. We always stay at places for a long time. So that's what works perfectly for us and saves us money. Depending on your situation, if you're going to be traveling for work or if you're going to be traveling a lot, that might not work for you. Things can get pretty costly, like daily, weekly stays can be very expensive anywhere you go. Some things that you have to have would be at least one water hose. I suggest 2 because you're going to need one for the black tank flush. The other one is going to be for your water whenever you connect to whatever water source. Like, for example, for us, pretty sure we're just connecting to city water that they have at this park. Another thing you're going to need is a sewage line, and you're going to need something to hold that sewage line. Another thing that you're going to need, which was the most important thing for me and the most expensive thing that we had to get besides getting the RV, is a bulldog. It's a power surge protector.
Okay, those are the pads. You're going to need those pads the first time you ever get an RV. This is the sewage line and the black thing holding it. You're going to need that. You're going to need at least one water hose, and then over here it hooks up to that. Okay, you got the gray tank open. We leave it open constantly, and then always leave your black tank closed. That's gonna be your black tank. If not, then
You're gonna need a waste treatment, which is what you put in your black tank so it doesn't stink. And with all that, you should be good. Everything else is extra. I mean, however you want to have everything. Number 2, breakdowns can happen. We have been in one situation where one of our tires on our truck went flat while we were traveling in Florida, and I highly suggest AAA. They have a very cheap one-time payment, and they will get you on a flat. They will get you on a tow. They've just always been really great for anything that I've needed vehicle-wise on that situation. Also, another thing, we keep with us an air compressor, like a little portable one. So whenever we are about to leave a site, we check our tires, and if they're kind of low, maybe from sitting on the RV, like just sitting and being in it, maybe the tires might lose a little air. You can just air it up right there. So
so you can air up the tires when you need.
Yeah, just be prepared. Nobody wants a breakdown to happen, but they can happen. And if you have a newer RV like ours, physically on the outside, it's held up pretty well. And I will put a link in the description of different things that you'll need for your first time ever getting an RV. The things that I talked about, and if anything I may have forgotten, only the things you need. I'm not gonna sell you anything extra. That's gonna be on you to decide, but I will put links and you just go to them and get them. Okay. Number 3, space is very limited. I highly suggest, if you have a family or you're wanting to grow a family in the future, to get as big as an RV as you can. We wish we could have gone bigger, but sometimes you just got to take what you can get. When we got this RV, I got rid of almost everything I had. I only had enough to fill up our vehicles as we left our home state. So I highly suggest like getting creative also, like with storage, looking up storage ideas. Once you actually get in your RV and you see like how it is, like stuff to help you stay organized, but you know, getting rid of your stuff can be freeing and you can't take it with you anyways. So number 4, internet is tricky. Our RV came internet ready, but we have just never hooked that up. We have got Verizon, and it's just like this portable box that you just plug in, and that just didn't work for us. Right now, since we're in Florida, we ended up just getting Spectrum, and there's a $30 transfer fee every time you move. But we haven't had to pay that yet, and the internet has been great. So if you're in Florida or a state that has Spectrum, maybe do that. But I know a lot of people use Starlink we just haven't found what works for us yet. And sometimes it's just about getting by, because you're probably going to want internet, especially if you do remote work, and you're going to want good internet. And Spectrum has been good internet, and the little Verizon portable box was not good internet. And we have just never really put the time and money into getting the internet in our RV, even though it is internet ready. There's stuff that you have to do to make it work, and we just haven't done that. Spectrum, they come and hook it up, but okay, number 5, campgrounds versus boondocks. So we do not boondock. Our RV is not ready to boondock. If we were to boondock, we would need, first of all, a shower that actually works, which I'll talk to you more about that later. We would need solar, which our RV came solar ready when we bought it, but it does not have solar, so we wouldn't have electricity. We don't have a generator. Our fresh water tank only holds 44 gallons. That wouldn't last us long. We could try to make it last long, and it just doesn't work for us right now. Definitely something maybe in the future, or for people who don't have to get up and go to work every day and pretty much try to live a normal life in an RV. Also, if you're gonna boondock, depending on also how your RV is, like another thing that you need, and that I will add to that list, is stabilizers, which is like these 4 things that come down and keep the RV level. And you will need a portable dump tank, and that pretty much just will hold you over. And I can link one of those too. I can make a list of things you need if you're wanting to boondock, so you could really like look at that better. Number 6, weather is a big deal. When we were in New York, we were told by a fellow RVer to leave now. It was about to be winter, and he said we would get snowed in, we would be stuck, the parks closed down because the spigots freeze. They don't do heated spigots. We would need a heated water hose. You would need a heating pad for your black tank. We have no ladder on our RV, so there would be no way to get on top. We had no ladder to get on our roof, so that whenever it does snow that much, there would be no way to shovel off the snow. You're supposed to put something around your underbelly so that it doesn't freeze. So we got out of there. We left. Okay, I don't have any footage of whenever we were in the winter season. I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure I don't. This is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the underbelly. Under there. Okay, there's pipes and stuff. I'm not sure about any of that, but I do know somebody wrapped our RV, this whole bottom part. Okay. All the way around. All the way. Alright. So fast forward, we ended up going back home to Oklahoma, and we ended up having damage to our RV anyway from the winter storms. Of course, it doesn't snow so bad there that you can't even move your RV, or we didn't need to get on our roof or anything, but we didn't have the heated sewage hose, we didn't have the heated water hose, we didn't have the heating pad on the black tank, we didn't have our underbelly done. Well, fast forward, someone ended up doing some things for us that helped save us, but before that they did, our toilet broke, and we ended up having leaks from our sink. And yeah, so you really just want to do all you can to prevent any of that. Now for summer, the only thing I suggest is maybe getting a portable AC, the ones that roll. So we got like a portable AC unit when we were in Lake Tahoe because they don't have AC units in their homes. And it ended up being perfect because we only have one AC unit in our RV, and when it is 100 degrees, you are gonna want more than one AC unit. So whenever you buy an RV, make sure it has 2 AC units if you can. If not, just buy a portable AC unit and some fans, and it can be very comfortable.
Our AC unit, iSense, and it hooks up to the window, so you can pull that air in. And I just try to cover it up.
Number 7, dumping tanks is part of the deal. Alright, this is so simple. When you're at a park, all you do is connect your sewage line from your RV to this little hole that they have for sewage. It's a sewage hole. And you want to keep your tank closed, but once your tank fills up, like with ours, it'll tell us. Then you go outside and you pull the little black handle and it'll dump. After it's done dumping, close it back. Go back inside, put in some of your holding tank treatment and a little bit of water. There's also more on that. It is simple, but you want to take care of your black tank. So you can, like I told you, to get 2 water hoses. One is for the black tank flush. Have it hooked up all the time. Sometimes you're going to have to need to clean it. So once you dump your tank, close it back, and then the water hose is plugged into your RV. Turn it on. Fill it up. You're going to have to pretty much be able to kind of like just tell like that it's filled up. And don't fill it up too much, watch it like a hawk. Then turn the water off and open the tank and dump it out again, so that cleans it. And you don't have to do that all the time, but that helped us a lot because when it gets hot outside and that sun is boiling down on your RV and it boils the black tank and it can stink. So yes, and I will say for the boondocking, like I had said before, you have to have a portable dumping tank. So it's just something that hooks on the back of your RV. I'm going to link it down in the description because I'm going to make y'all some lists. So yeah.
This is what I was talking about, having an extra hose for that, because then you can keep flushing your black tank and keep it clean. I threw ours away on accident.
8. Maintenance is constant. So we haven't really had to do anything on the outside of our RV, but on the inside, let me tell you, like, this channel, I just want it to be all about being real. Like, I don't want to lead anyone astray, and I want to actually be able to help people. And I'm telling you, like, this RV has fallen apart on the inside. Like, even just the dining room table I'm on, it changes into a bed. Every time we take it off, the screws fall out. So now, as you can tell, it's lopsided. So that's one example. There's some other things, and I'm gonna do a video of all the things. But like our sink, it's like all around it is like no sealant. Like it looks like it's about to fall through. We can't use our shower because whenever they built it, the shower has like this line all around on the inside where whenever you do shower, the water catches on that line and it pours out onto the wood. The wood is ruined now. It's not even actually wood. It's like compressed sawdust is what they made these things out of. So when I did have social media, I followed so many RV remodeling people. I think it's the coolest thing ever that they do that. I think for sure if you can do a remodeled bus, like stuff like that, or just make sure you're getting a good quality RV, which I've heard like the Brinkleys are really high quality, and then whenever you buy one, if anything breaks, you constantly can call them forever and they come fix it for free type deal. Like I said, we got a Coachman Catalina, and it's just like so basic, and the way it was built is just horrible. Like everything falls apart. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video on that. This is the line where the water catches and then it pours all out right here, and see, it's ruined our wood. This is the couch. This is under my bed. I don't know. It just came undone. This is the sink falling apart. Looks like it's about to fall. See the ceiling all through now. Okay, number 9. We are finally at number 9. Community is amazing. So staying at the RV parks, you're going to meet all sorts of people, and it is awesome because most of the time, really, you're meeting people who are going on vacation. So they're in the greatest moods. They're the nicest people. Whenever you travel, you get to find out how different ways that states are. Like, states are like new countries. Like, each state is like its own thing, and it is awesome. So we have stayed so many places, but we have gone out of our way to be around our friends. Like, when I found out my friends had got an RV, we literally went to where they were just to be near them. It is so nice to have your friends. It's so nice to make friends. And I know it can be hard because, like for me, sometimes I get lonely because I left my home state. Everyone I know is back there, but I know that this is where God has me, and it has grown me so much, and I'm just so thankful that I've gotten to live out my dream of traveling, that I've dreamed of traveling since I was a little girl. I just want to give a shout out to that guy in New York, man. Thank you so much for the advice that you gave us. So if it wasn't for him, we would be stuck there, stranded there. There's no telling what would have happened. So I just want to give a shout out to that guy. You know who you are. We were next to you in Niagara Falls, New York. Shout out to the manager at San Diego RV Resort, Jennifer. She was so amazing. We only got to stay there for us was a short time because we plan on actually living there, but things changed. So there you have it, 10 things you should know about RV life, RV adventure. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Just write them right down here on the comments. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I just want to help people. I want people to be able to know the things I didn't know, because whenever we started out RVing, we literally knew nothing. We did not even plan to get an RV. God did this, and he made a way. We got so tired of living in Airbnbs. We travel for my husband's job, and we finally have our own home. It goes with us anywhere, so, and everywhere, and we love it. There are, like I said, there's some hard things that can make it hard, like being alone and not knowing anyone, but it will stretch you and grow you as a person, and you will become better for it, and you will enjoy all the things you get to see. I didn't even see the ocean until I first went to California, so being from where I was, it was, like I said, a dream come true, and You know, you just got to figure out what you want for yourself, what's best for you, but I highly suggest it. I just want to add again, like, I know there's a lot of things I probably left out. It's a lot of information. It was overwhelming for me. This is my first time doing anything like this. I just want to share my knowledge. Like I said, please comment down below and I will reply to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe and you can see more of what I post, of things that I'm going to post for the future. Like and share, please, and we're so thankful, and thank you.